How much of this do we cover in the show? Like, how much eye-opening into George Martin's part do we get an opportunity to see in the show?
After doing all this research, this for me had to be a big part of the show.
Good.
I don't think you can tell the story of the Beatles without really diving into the story of George Martin. He's a fascinating guy. His training, his classical background brought an element to their songs they would have never had otherwise.
Right.
Paul was inspired to kind of dive into classical music because of him. And it ends up being this really, really interesting story. Plus, he was just an interesting character. I mean, here's this guy. He was very tall, and he didn't come from an elite family or anything like that, a wealthy family, but he trained himself to speak like he was from the British upper class. So he had this kind of fake upper class accent, but he was also very handsome. And so the women were really kind of attracted to him. And he also mentions that in this book, All You Need Is Ears.
He did.
As he should.
I would have too.
He comes clean about his affair. He was married for the first time, and then he had an affair with his assistant, and who ended up becoming his wife for the rest of his life. He comes clean about that. He comes clean about some legal troubles he had, about the end of She Loves You. He doesn't mention his legal problems with itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. He had those too, but you can't expect him to come clean about everything.
If you're the man behind the Beatles, you're not talking about the itsy bitsy teeny weeny days.
Exactly.
You're leaving that one out.
No, exactly. You have better things to talk about.
Revolution number 9, itsy bitsy teeny weeny.
Exactly. No competition there with George Martin.
No competition at all.